The Illinois House version has a dramatically different funding plan than the one that passed out of the Senate back in the spring. The primary revenue source comes from a new statewide amusement tax, and going to large events will cost you an additional fee on top of that. The House version of the transit funding bill took a step forward today when it passed out of committee.
This revenue package, it's a mix of a lot of different things, a lot of new things that don't currently exist.
One of those includes a proposed 7% statewide amusement tax that impacts concerts like Lollapalooza as well as professional sporting events. Tickets to those hosting more than 10,000 people would also be subject to a $5 surcharge, which does provide a free transit pass for the day. There would also be a tax on streaming services like Netflix and Hulu.
What we're finding is that most folks are choosing to stay home and download videos, download movies, things like that. And so this would just be a broadening of what those amusements would include.
There's also a proposed tax on billionaires, something that Governor J.B. Pritzker, one of 12 billionaires in the state, said is problematic and would be hard to implement.
It's a tax on unrealized capital gains. It's never been done before. Never been done before by any state, never been done by the federal government.
Governor Pritzker also said lawmakers should take a pause on the proposal to allow for the expansion of speed cameras outside of Chicago due to various problems, he said, including corruption. Labor unions, though, rallied behind the bill, which would protect transit workers from layoffs.
It's too important to back off. We got to get this done. The time for talk is over. We have to get this finished.
Republicans had a number of reservations, including the fact that while taxes across the state are going up, CTA will not have to increase fares to help with funding.
What we have to do is balance it between taxpayers and the users of the system. And while everyone benefits, to have 75% being paid by those who are not even using the system and only 25% paid by those who do, I think is a bit unfair and a little disproportionate.
Leading Democrats expressed cautious optimism that the transit bill could pass out of the House in time for the Senate to take it up before the veto session ends on Thursday. But if there are any changes to it, that could present significant hurdles that could derail the transit bill until next year. In Springfield, Craig Wall, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.